Hello, this is the one sample z-test using the p-value method. So the first step is to state the hypothesis of any problem, and I'm going to read and decode this problem now. The average height of an NBA player is 6.698 feet. Random sample of 30 feet from a major college basketball program found the mean height was 6.7 feet with a standard deviation of 5.5 inches. At alpha equals 0.05, is there sufficient evidence to conclude that the mean height differs from 6.698 feet? First, you need to know right away that this problem is not a z-test. It is a t-test. And therefore, I'm not going to do it in this section. We'll come back to this problem later. It's not a z-test because it didn't say population standard deviation. That has to say it's the population standard deviation, or it's not a z-test. So let's read this problem now. Speeding ticket costs. The average cost of speeding tickets plus court fees is approximately $150. Random sample of 38 speeding ticket court cases show that the mean cost was $152.59, so $152.59. At a significant level of 0.01 significant, is that greater than $150? The population standard deviation is $10.78. So let's decode this. First of all, we're talking about averages. So we know that our symbol here is going to be means. We believe that the average court fee is, we're assuming it is, equal to $150. Okay. Now we need to know if this is left-tailed or right-tailed and whatnot. So we look for keywords like greater than, less than, not equal to. Is that greater than? It's right-tailed again. $150. There it goes. We know this is a z-test because it says population standard deviation right there. The second step of the p-value is to calculate the p-value. And the best way to do this is go straight to your calculator or Excel if you're using Excel. We're going to use the calculator here, so here are the steps. I'm going to go, I'm using the 83. It's basically the same steps for the 85 actually though. You go to the stats or the stats list editor in the 89. So go to stats, go over to tests, choose z-test. We have stats and not data. You only use data if they give you a list of numbers that you put into a list. We have stats. These are already calculated stats for us. It asks for the following things: mu naught, sigma, sample mean, sample size. Then it says this. And then it will ask you to calculate. So here we go. Mu naught, that's this guy right here. That's the one that is in our hypothesis statement. Then sigma, population standard deviation. That's this one right here.
All right, well, today with all the propane stuff.
Then you want your sample mean. That's going to be this guy right here. Your sample size. Looking at this guy in sample size, random sample of 38. 38 is right there. And then again, we're right-tailed, so we're going with the greater than. So now it's going to give you a series of numbers. Z is 1.48, 106. That would be for the traditional method. We're not doing that. Then it gives you P, 0.069295.2. Don't need to put that many decimal places out. This is your p-value. Our p-value was 0.069295. 0.95. Alpha was 0.01. If P is less than alpha, then you reject. But our p-value is not less than 0.01, so we do not reject. Our decision is to do not reject. So our null hypothesis was 150. Our alternative was the mean is greater than 150. We did not reject, so we'd say there is not enough evidence to say that the alternative is true. There is not enough evidence to say that the alternative is true. So in English, we would say there is not enough evidence to suggest that the mean is greater than 150. Again, we say there is not enough evidence, since we did not reject, not evidence to suggest the alternative is true. And that's how you write it in English.